It's official. Cash is back, according to the RBA. Now, the RBA release what they call their payment survey every 3 years, and the 2025 results are in. And the first time in decades that we've seen an increase in the amount of cash payments around the country across all demographics. So it's not just the older community. So it doesn't matter where you live, how old you are, or how much money you earn. People are using cash more often and making ATM withdrawals. Now, the last time we saw this peak was back in 2007 before the GFC. So we were sitting at about 2/3 of all payments were made in cash. And we're looking at about 15% in 2025. That does sound low, but as I said, it's the first time that they've had an increase in decades. Now, previously in 2022, most people agree that those results were skewed because we were in peak COVID time. And nevertheless, it was the push towards a cashless Australia because of those results. So we've seen a backlash against that, as I said, across all parts of the community. You can imagine one part of Australia is not happy, and that's the ATO. Now, you need to remember, cash is still a legal tender, and we're not talking about undeclared cash. We're talking about declared cash. So it's still a legal tender in this country. Now, the ATO have come out and stated that the tax gap when it comes to GST is ever increasing. Now, we talk about the tax gap all the time. We talk about the tax gap with individuals and small businesses. It's a difference to what the ATO believes they should have received and what they actually did receive. So this is in regards to GST take-ins, and they believe that there's two key components to this. Number one, cost of living, and that's driving small businesses to accept cash and not declare it. And number two, the tobacco industry. Now, we all know about the tobacco industry. We've had a few videos on this. The tobacco excise that's actually created this illegal tobacco industry boom. And the ATO came out in November last year and said, you know what, we just can't track this anymore. It's out of control. So they're no longer tracking the tax gap when it comes to tobacco. So that means that their focus is going to be ever increased, especially on small business. And they're going to be using their data matching powers for this. So this is financial and merchant facilities. They're going to track what small businesses are doing, income that they receive through platforms such as eBay and PayPal, and the sharing communities such as Airtasker and Uber, and also taxable payment annual reporting. There's going to be an ever increase on small businesses for this reason. They're also stating that next week, Tuesday the 28th, is cash out day, and they're actually advising people, this is the pro cash community, to make an ATM withdrawal on the 28th of April. Hit the follow button.